Good afternoon, all. Hope you are able to hear me.
Yeah,
Yes,
good afternoon. Yes.
Thanks for the confirmation. Last session, we have started we discussed about organization structure, any organization structure, how it look likes. So as a consultant, what is our role? First of all, we need to understand the business process of the client, as I said that. So we discussed about different projects. So whenever client purchases the SAP server or the license, so as a consultant, first, what are the basic checks we need to do it, right? As we discussed in the last session, I'll share those also again. So this is our organization structure we discussed, right? What do you mean by operating concern, controlling area, company code, business area, segment, credit control area, all those we discussed in the last session. And we discussed what is the general settings. First, we need to do it. Hope you are able to see the screen, right, everyone?
yes,
Yes, we can.
So as a consultant, very first step, as soon as we reach the client place, for example, any project or we are in doing implementation project. So what are the first checks? Because the big client doesn't have any knowledge on SAP. Because earlier they are using any legacy systems. Now they are changing to SAP system. So first of all, we need to check whenever they purchase the fresh system. So we need to check first step in general settings. We need to check first countries, whether whatever countries the client is operating his business, those 100% it is available. But as a precaution, we need to check. So I have given the path and everything. So first we need to check the countries are available in the system or not. So here, for example, as I said, our client, I took one client as a Lahari group of companies. I'm sorry, Lahari group of companies. So in this coming project, the complete course, whatever course duration is there, so we are going to deal with a client called Lahari Group. Our customer is Lahari Group of companies. They are dealing in cements and steel. Their business is manufacturing of steel and cement. Okay, and they are operating from India and as well as US. And the Lahari is having three different company codes. One is LI in India, two company codes, and one is in US company code. So I have given it as an LI01. That is nothing but Lahari Cements Private Limited, Hyderabad. Another company code is they are operating from Mumbai. Cement business is in Hyderabad and steel business is in Mumbai. Okay. And there is one more steel business, steel company code, which is in US. So I have given company code as a 4-digit company code, LI01, LI02, and LU01. Clear? So as I said that my companies are in India and as well as in US. So first of all, we need to check whether those countries are mentioned in SAP or not. So first of all, we need to check first countries check. Okay, define countries in SAP system. So already SAP has provided complete all the countries by default. But only one check as a consultant, we need to check whether it is available in the system or not. Okay, any technical reason it might miss. Okay, normally it won't happen 99.9%, but by chance. So that's the reason we have checked country whether it is available or not in the system. Okay, and after that, two countries we need to check. One is India, another one is US. Okay, and after that, we are checking company code global parameters. Company code global parameters. What do you mean by company code global parameters in the sense? So we need to check what currency we are maintaining, what kind of decimal format we are following, and what kind of date format for different two countries. So what kind of format we are going to follow. So those global parameters we need to set up. And after that, already I have shown this. That's the reason I'm not showing right now. Last week session, last Sunday session, I have shown this and I have shared the recordings also. And next one, after company global parameters, okay, we need to regions. So we need to create regions. If regions are already there in the system, so we need not to create. Region is nothing but states. So right, So if it's not there, then we need to create our states. So each state is having their own state code. So according to that, we need to create our state code. So for example, here we are dealing in Hyderabad. Our business is in Telangana, Andhra, and next one Maharashtra. Okay, so Telangana state code is 36. So as per the GST, okay, and Andhra state code is 37. Okay, and Maharashtra is 13. And we have a US in California. In US, status California CA. So these are the state codes, whether it is available in the system or not. That we need to check. That's it. So that process also we have done in last week session. Till that we discussed actually in last week session. So state codes we have checked. Okay. Next one, put a heading as in currency settings. So we need to check currencies. So the available currency, for example, our client is dealing with not only INR, not only USD, they are dealing in Canadian dollar, they are dealing in Australian dollar or GBP, Euro. So whether those currencies are available in the system or not, that we need to check in the system. Okay. So write down step 3, currency settings. Currency settings. Write down the path as it is. Write down the path as it is. SPRO, SAP reference IMG, sorry, SPRO, SAP reference IMG, SAP reference IMG. Next one, SAP NetWeaver, SAP NetWeaver. Next one, general settings, general settings, general settings. Next one, currencies, currencies, general settings, currencies. Next, check currency codes. Check currency codes. Transaction code OY03. Transaction code OY03. Transaction code OY03. Okay. Transaction code OY03. So we need to check the currencies, whether whatever our client is dealing with, for example, so leading currencies, I'll check OY03. I'll go with the SAP, let me log in into SAP.
In between, I just have a quick question. Like yesterday, I have received a link to download SAP.
Okay.
I have downloaded it, but I don't know how to do the setups and all.
See,
Because I'm
so have you got the application like this?
no, not yet actually.
You
I have
will
just
get the
downloaded.
you need to copy that after downloading, you will find one application like this. So you need to
Okay,
copy that into on your desktop.
okay,
Okay. Once you
okay.
copy, I have provided the credentials, your user ID and password.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
So in that you need to give. So here I'll show you. So once the application is open, double click on that application. Okay. Double click on that. It's for everyone. Double click on that application. Click on create. Click on new. Click on new. Okay. In the new, what you need to do is click on next. Click on next, new. So description, whatever description it is saying. So over there, you need to give, see this ID, application server ID as 49.207. I have given in the WhatsApp group also 207.10.139. This server number you have to mention here. And this 48 is the instance number. Okay. Instance number is 48. And you can give any description like EHPCC, ECC or SAP or anything. And after that, you need to click on finished button. That's it. So once you've done the finish, then after that, what you need to do, just double click on this EHP7 or whatever you have given the description. Double click on that. and give your user ID, whatever user ID I have given yesterday, and the password. Initial password I have given it as an India capital I, India @123. So immediately once you enter, it will ask for new password. Okay, give your own password and confirm your own password. Is that clear? Yes, no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So next one, currency settings. I'll go with the path. So here, as you know that last week we discussed. So here SPRO, click on SPRO, SAP reference IMG, SAP reference IMG. So here SAP NetWeaver, SAP NetWeaver. Okay. And in this, we need to go with the general settings. So the first step, as soon as we step into client place, whenever he provide us his server, so first we need to check these things. So general settings, countries are already done, set countries are already done. So now we will select set currencies. So click on currencies. How to activate transaction codes? How to activate transaction codes? Yeah, here transaction codes are not displaying, right? So how to activate transaction codes?
We need to go to additional information
Yeah,
in
additional information, display key, IMG activity. Okay, display key, IMG activity. So the last 4 or 5 digits would be your transaction code. So here check currency codes, OY03. OY03 is the transaction code. Okay. So either you can go type directly OY03 here, or you can we can go with the path. Okay. So this is called IMG activity button. Okay. Click on check currency codes. Click on IMG activity button. So check currency codes. OY03 is a T code, transaction code. Just so we are verifying 6 currencies. Okay. So what are those currencies? We'll see. So here there are different countries. Total 219 countries are 219 currencies are there across the globe. So out of that, we don't require all. Few are user defined. So we need to check only first one is check it out, INR. First one is okay. Select currencies, INR. So check whether it is available or not. Okay. So here 2 columns are there. Okay. One is currency and one is ISO. Okay. ISO. What do you mean by ISO here? International Standard Organization means across the globe. For example, earlier our currency symbol was something different. Okay. So as per International Standard Organization, what SAP accepted, those currencies we are going to mention here. We in the sense SAP will mention, we need not to mention anything. So automatically it will show here ISO, and this is currency code, and this is INR, ISO code. Is this clear? Okay. It's a worldwide. Okay. So across the globe, all the countries will form a formed organization called ISO, International Standard Organization. Okay. ISO will decide what kind of coding structure will be provided. And according to that, the members of that organization has to follow. Okay. So I am selecting first INR, click on position button, INR. So is it available? INR is available. INR is available. If you want, you can check here, details button. Click on details button. You can see here. Long text, Indian rupee, INR currency code, long text, Indian rupee, short text rupee, ISO code, and alternative key. It is default SAP is provided. SAP will provide this key. Okay, press back button. If currency is not available in the system, If currency is not available, then we need to click on new entries. We need to create our own currencies. Okay. So whatever currency you want to create, that currency, long text, short text, ISO code, you will get from your Google also what currency you want to create and what is the ISO code for that. As I said that whatever countries are there in that international standard organization. Okay. So those currency codes will be provided here. Okay. This is the new entry, but already our currency is available in the SAP system. That is INR. So need not to create. Okay, this is there. Next one. Okay, next one, USD. Click on position button. USD currency. Okay. So it is available. Any USDN you are able to see. Okay. USD currency is available. USD currency is available here. Fine.
So while selecting two currencies at a time, we need to click on that position button. That is what
Exactly.
I understand. Okay.
Click on to search. We have a position button here.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes what happens is one particular country will use two different currencies. Like for example, if you see USD and in few states, not all the states of US, they will use a currency called USDN. USDN. Same. It is a conversation and everything will be same. But here they will mention it as a currency as an USD and USDN. So here what happens is one currency is considered as a primary currency and other currency is considered as a secondary currency. One currency is considered as a primary currency, but here we don't have that example, but I'm giving you a hint. Probably your client country might use, for example, if you take US, right, out of whatever all the states are there, out of that few states use a currency called USDN. Conversion and everything is same, but instead of USD, they use USDN. That's it. So here, the primary currency, international currency would be USD. That's the reason we have checked primary currency. If you have a secondary currency, that USDN, then that will not be unchecked as a primary currency. If nothing is there secondary currency, you can remove this also. It will be considered as a primary currency only. Clear everyone? In case, again I'm telling you, in case, exception, till now I have not come across that countries and currencies. But in case your client country is having a two currencies, for few state one currency and few minor states are having different currencies, then international level they will go with the primary currency, but their local transactions they will go with that minor currency, whatever currency is there. So then the international market, whatever currency they are using, that we will make it as a primary currency, and next currency is considered as a secondary currency. But again, I am reiterating, we till now I haven't seen that kind of transactions with any of the client. Okay. Okay. Right. For example, if you see the European Union, what is the European Union common currency? It's an euro. Correct? Common currency is euro. But every country in European Union is having a different currencies. Correct? Their own
Yes.
currency. Switzerland having Swiss francs. Right? German euro. Right? Okay. Euro. Okay. So for example, Switzerland, if you take, okay, their primary currency would be Swiss francs. Okay. And secondary currency would be euro. means both. They will accept either Swiss francs or euro. Any currency they will accept. And whatever foreign currency difference is there, that they will accept, that they will pay, either they will return back or they will ask for the difference amount. So their primary currency would be their country currency, and secondary currency would be whatever union currency is their euro, that would be same. If you take a GBP, okay, GBP they have a only one currency, that is GBP. But if they are earlier, they were in European Union long years ago. So again, their common currency is euro and their local currency is GBP. Like, understood everyone? Any questions?
Yeah. No, nothing as such.
Okay. Next currency. Okay. So it's not required for us as of now, but still, again, I'll check for one more currency. So euro. Check whether currency is available or not. See here. You can see euro currency. So they have mentioned it as an Euro 3 currency. Okay. So probably they want, yes, sir.
What is the difference, like between Euro and Euro 3?
No, this is created by someone. This is a user defined
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Okay. This is not by SAP standard, but I have, see here, just example I'm saying, if you are having Germany is having a German euro, right? And what is the common currency? As I said that Switzerland is having Swiss francs, right? But Swiss franc is valid till within Switzerland only. Clear. But euro is second international currency after USD. Clear. So next one. Okay. Just we are verifying whether it is there or not. CAD, Canadian dollar. It is available. Okay. This is next one. Canadian dollar. Next one. GBP. Next one. GBP. Just we are checking. GBP. Is it available or not? GBP. So is it available? Okay. Next one. We will search for, click on position button, Singapore dollar, SGD. Okay. So it is available. So like whatever countries your clients is dealing in, so he will give you the list of currencies. So we need to check in the system whether it is available or not. If it is not available, then we need to create it like a new. If it is not available in the system, if it is available, just ignore that. Just check it and just verify it whether it is available or not. If it is available, leave it as it is. Okay, if it is not available, as per your client approval and your delivery manager or project lead approval, we need to create it. Is this clear? And again, as a consultant, directly we won't create any currencies or anything. First, we need to get an approval from our project lead. Okay, the project lead will discuss with your client. Okay, which is not available. So is it required to create it? So as per their instructions, so as per your project lead naming conventions, we need to create the currency or whatever steps. So all the naming conventions and everything will be given by your project lead itself. Clear? Any questions still here?
No.
So we have
Nothing from my
checked
end.
what is our.
Yeah. So here actually I had a question last session itself.
Yeah.
Like about the transport request. So
Mhm.
a little unclear if you have time today. So if you could just
So I didn't get you. What do you mean by that? What was your question?
transport request.
Okay.
I'm little confused about that. What exactly it is and
See,
what is the
as I
role of
said
transport
earlier
request?
also, see, whatever settings we are going to do, as we discussed last session, last before that also, see, we know that in real time, any project, we will have a three different servers. Correct? Any project, we will have a three different servers. I think I have mentioned in this. Okay. In any project, we have three different servers. Let me go here. Yeah. In any project, we have three different servers. correct? So that is nothing but your development server, quality server, and production server. Any project, that could be implementation project, that could be a support project, that could be a testing project, that could be a rollout project, right? Whatever may be the project, a minimum 3 servers will be there. Okay. First server, we call it as a development server. Second server, as I said, that quality server, and we will call it as a production server. Okay. So all the development activities and customization, all the configurations and customizations we will do in a server called development server. Clear? All the developments and all the configurations are performed in a server called development server. So as a consultant, we will have access to this particular server, right? Now, everything we have done, the end-to-end configuration we have done, end-to-end customization we have done. I have explained what is the difference between configuration and customization, correct? So whatever configuration and customization we have done in development server, so the complete data is in development server. So who will have access to this development server? Only we will have, we in the sense only
As a
consultant will have
consultant, yeah.
access. So does your client will have access to this? End user will have access to this?
No,
No. But for whose sake we are creating, we are doing the development and customization?
End
For
user.
end user, for
for end
customer
users.
purpose. But however, customer is not having access to this particular server. Okay. So what we will do is to show the customer whether complete business processes, all the business processes are working perfectly or not. Okay. So what we do, whatever configuration and customization we are going to save, okay, then that wherever we are going to save, that is called a transport request. Normally in Windows, we call it as a folders. So all the data we will store in a drives or a folders, correct? So in SAP, we will call them as a transport request. Transport means all the configuration settings, all the customization settings, we will store under one request. That request, we call it as a transport request. So that will be given with one particular, whatever description we will give. The description, see, I have given it as an FICO. FICO, that is nothing but your module. CD is nothing but client dependent, and my company, Lahari group of company configuration. So this we will give. Okay, this is nothing but your folder name. Okay, automatically when I say save, automatically system will provide a request number. Automatically it will be generated. In real time, this will be generated by a basis consultant in real time. So they will take care of these transport requests. Clear? So what do you mean by that? Whatever configuration, whatever changes you have done, all the changes, all the customizations, all the developments will be stored under this particular request number. This is nothing but your folder, right? We need to, in real time, we will save this number. Okay. So everything will be stored in development server under this particular request number. So once everything is done, then what we will do, we need to move the data. We need to move the data from development server to quality assurance server. So what we will do, we will give the transport request number, the request number to basis consultant. Okay, moving the data within a server from one client to another client, as a consultant, we will do it. Within a server, within same server, if the data need to move from one client to another client, then as a functional consultant, we will do that. But if the data needs to move from one server to another server, from development server to quality server to production server. So as a functional consultant, we won't do that. We can't do that. We are not supposed to do that. Okay. And who will do that? The basis consultant, the technical consultant will move the data from one server to another server. Within a server movement, as a functional consultant, we will do it. But if the data needs to move from one server to another server, then that will be taken care by basis consultant. So what we will do, Okay, we will give this folder name or folder number or whatever you call transport in SAP, we call it as a transport request number. Whatever we are going to do in future changes, everything we are going to save in this particular folder only, in this particular transport. Don't use the term called folder, use the term called transport request. I'll take one more. There are different transport, two types of transport requests will be there. Okay, customized request and workbench request. So I'll explain that these two differences because now we are in initial phase. So I don't want to get confused, make confused that what do you mean by workbench request and customizing request. Clear? So everything we will store in this and we will give this request number to our basis consultant, technical consultant. Then what technical consultant will do by taking this transport request, okay, they will have a different tools. They will have a different tools. I'll explain that also. Different tools. They will move the data from one server to another server, from development server to quality server. So when the data is moved in quality server, then both functional consultant will have access and end user will also have access. Okay, so all the end user will start checking whether whatever business processes they expected, whether they are working perfectly or not. All sort of testings will be done in this particular server, quality server. Okay, and once everything is working perfect, your end user is accepted everything, then whatever transport request is there, so end user says that everything is working fine, so we want to go live now. We want to go live in the sense, so the data need to move to real-time server. That is nothing but customer server or client server or production server. So the data will be moved with the same transport request number. From it will move from quality server to production server. So server movement, who will do the transport movement from one server to another server? As a functional consultant, we won't do that. That will be
Basic
done by
consultant.
That is technical consultant.
technical
Yeah.
team. That team is known as, again, technical teams are two types, ABAPers and basis consultants. So the real hardware part will be taken care by basis consultants. The programming part will be taken care by ABAPers, and the hardware maintenance and everything will be taken care by basis consultant, whether you remember or not. The last previous sessions we discussed. Types of teams. Okay, is this clear now regarding transport request?
Yes, it is clear now.
Yeah. Thank you.
Naveen, I have one question regarding this transport request.
Yes, sir.
So transport requests are predefined by basis consultant, and we need to select while making any changes in the
Yeah.
development, or it is the system generated
It's
number.
a system generated.
Okay.
See, that they will give the transport request number, they will design in such a way. So the sequence will be provided in the system predefined. So according to that, system will automatically pop up the request number.
Okay. Okay. Because we need to search for such request for master data. What is the request number we need to use? So that's
Yes.
the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's already predefined one.
Okay.
Okay, so same thing. So we need to select. So here what happens is, so here whenever I say you will get what is my company, we need to just, so for example, own request. So here you can see these many requests are there. Okay, so here we have designed our company code wise. So what is my company code? What is my company here?
Lahari.
Lahari. So we need to select Lahari. That's it. So the request number will be get activated as it is. So if I say Narne or anything is there, so you can see 116 for Lahari, Narne is 100. So you can, if you select this, it will show transport request number this. So whatever changes you are going to save, so that will be stored under this particular request. But this is not my request. My request is something different. So at the time of selection, we need to select correct one. Okay, click on OK button. In real time, normally we will have only one request because this is a practice server. Many people will create different companies. Many people will create different transport requests. But in real time, we will have only one client. Okay, so all the configurations we will do in that only. Is that clear?
Okay.
Yeah. Next one. So this is about your currencies. So different currencies. Only we will verify the currencies. And the other important point is this is not for us. Again, I'm reiterating, this is not for us calendar. Okay, so the calendar part is HR part. So, but still, I would like to show you how the calendar will be defined. Okay, so currencies are done. Next, write down. Currency settings are done. Maintain calendar. Write down maintain calendar. Maintain calendar. Maintain calendar. Path. Path same as above. Same as above in the sense, what do you mean by path same as above? So till whatever settings we have done. So path, this is the same. Okay, general settings. Path, if you want, you can write it down. Path, SPRO, SPRO, SAP reference IMG, SAP reference IMG. Next, SAP NetWeaver, SAP NetWeaver, general settings, general settings. Next, currencies, sorry, general settings. Okay. Next, under that, general settings, select maintain calendar. Maintain calendar. Maintain calendar. Transaction code. Transaction code. It got changed actually in the new systems. Transaction code is OY05. OY05. Transaction code is OY05. Transaction code OY05. I'll show you. So just press back button. Okay. Press back button. See here. See here. Same general settings. Under general settings, we have maintain calendars. Maintain calendar. Transaction code OY05. It got changed. Earlier it was 03. Okay. Now it is OY05. So again, I'm saying it's a HR activity. It's not as a SAP FI consultant activity. It's a HR consultant activity. But I would like to show you how it works. Okay. Maintain calendar. Double click on this. Or you can use the transaction code or SCAL, transaction code SCAL. So here it will be mentioned as an public holidays. Okay. Holiday calendar and factory calendar. Okay. So click on holiday calendar. Select holiday calendar. Select holiday calendar. Select radio button holiday calendar. Okay. Click on change button. So in real time, who is going to taken care by this calendar? HR will taken care. Clear? So we are not going to involve in this particular step. But in case you need to involve, you need to help your HR at someone, then you need to show them this path and this transaction code, SCAL. Okay. So next, click on change button. Click on change button. Okay. If you want, you can write it down. Write it down a note. This is purely.
So just stuck in between actually the T code OY05 and
Both you
SCL,
can
both
use
are
it.
same. I mean, like
Both you
both are
can
for
use it.
okay.
Yeah. Both you can use it. SCAL or the same transaction code, whatever I mentioned. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Note in real time, it is a HR module or HR consultant activity. HR consultant activity. Okay. Okay. Click on change. And all the countries will be there. Next one. So select country IN. So select country IN. So go to country IN. See here, Indian calendar, Indian holiday calendar. Okay, Indian holiday calendar. So from 2010 to 2098, they have mentioned. So click on. Okay, so here this is a create button. Entire SAP, the create would be looks like a paper button, and the pencil is nothing but change button. In entire SAP module, whatever may be the module, so for creation, you will find this paper button, and for change, you will find pencil button, and to display, this is spectacles, you will find. Okay, click on change button. Okay, click on change button. Click on change button. Okay. Okay. So if you want to assign, so here it is showing holiday only for Diwali. Now I want to add any other public holidays. Okay. So here click on assign holiday. Okay. For example, if you want to search Gandhi Jayanti. So Gandhi Jayanti. Okay. Just click assign to public holiday. You can see here next. One more holiday, Republic Day, assign holiday. So click on assign. Okay. Click on search button. So Republic. So click on this one, Republic Day. Republic Day. Okay, double click on Republic Day. Okay, just click select the holiday. Okay, and next one, click on assign to public holiday. Okay, anything you can add it, assign holiday. Okay, like that you can assign any number of entries. Okay, click on assign holiday. Next one.
So now in these holidays will be on company code level, right?
That's what I said. See, you have a plant holiday, factory holiday, SAP standard country holiday. Clear.
Yeah.
So country wise. So here I have selected, that's the reason India IN.
Okay.
Okay.
Because Republic Day, if we selected, there will be many Republic Days. That's the
That's
reason.
what. It's an Indian Republic Day.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I have selected a country called, here you can see this Indian
Yes,
holiday
India.
calendar.
Yes.
Okay. So here Good Friday. So Singapore Good Friday is different, and other countries Good Friday is different. So in real time, we won't do this. Okay. So select OK. Like this. So here like that, we can create as many as holidays possible, 10 standard holidays. Okay. Next one. Okay. 8 or 10 holidays will be there. Fine. Next one. So again, I'm reiterating, it's not our part. Only I'm just showing you. Okay. Fine. Click on save button. Okay. We are not doing any changes in any other calendar. Yes. Say, okay. It's a client level, complete client level. It will be get changed. Okay. Next one. Press back button. I'm just showing it. See here. Press back button. Factory calendar. So this is nothing but your plant calendar. This is nothing but your plant calendar. Okay. So this is nothing but plant calendar. Click on change button. Click on change button. Click on change button. Click on factory calendar. Select country IN. India. Select country, India, IN. Select country, India. Click on change button. Click on change button. So here you can give whatever days it is. If
So,
it is,
factory calendar is mostly related to weekly basis holidays.
that's the reason. In India, Monday to Saturday, it's working day.
Okay.
Plants will work. Offices will have a Monday to Friday. Correct? But plants will work from Monday to Saturday. But in your plant, Saturday is holiday. Then you can uncheck this.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Indian factories, Indian plants will work on Saturday also. Okay. So if you want, you can change the date also. Here it is. Starts from, for example, I'll take above 2010. Factory date start at 2010 onwards. Fine. Okay. Click on save button. So it's a client level change. Okay. Now we will come to, so till here, this is general settings. Okay, till here, it is a general settings. Now we need to do the company enterprise structure, sorry, the FI enterprise structure. So this is, put a heading as an, okay, enterprise structure. Put a heading as an, enterprise structure. Enterprise structure. Okay. Okay. Put a heading. Okay. Put a heading as an FI enterprise structure. FI enterprise structure. FI enterprise structure. So two parts in this FI enterprise structure. First of all, we will create the structure. We will define the definite creation is nothing but here we call in SAP it as a define. We will define in the system what is our organization structure, enterprise structure, and after that we are going to integrate. Okay, we are going to integrate each and every enterprise structure. For example, first we will create a company, and after that we will create a company codes. Okay, and after that we will create a credit control areas, business areas, like that we will create individually, and wherever it is required, okay, we are going to assign those company to company code or company code to company, business areas to company code, credit control area to business company codes. So like that we will going to integrate. So first we will see the definition part. Okay, and after that we will, second step is assigning part. So write down first one, FI enterprise structure. FI enterprise structure. Under that put a subheading as define FI enterprise structure. Define FI enterprise structure. Define FI enterprise structure. Okay. So here, okay, first step, define. First one, right? So these are the steps we need to do. So as I said, that two parts, enterprise structure, FI enterprise structure. This is FI enterprise structure. So write down defining FI enterprise structure first. So these are the steps we need to do. Write down the steps. Write down the step. First, we are going to create define company. Define company, first step. Next step, define credit control area. Define credit control area. Next step, define company code. Define company code. Define company code. Define company code. Within the bracket, write down edit, copy, delete, check company code. Next one. Next step, define business area. Define business area. So it's not mandatory that you need to go as it is. No, any order, there is no specific order. We need to create anything first. Okay, it's only creation. Okay, so define business area. Next one, define functional area. Define functional area. Next one, maintain consolidation business area. Next one, maintain consolidation business area. Maintain is not also nothing but definition. Okay, next one, maintain FM area. Maintain FM area. FM stands for financial management area. Financial management area. Next one, define segment. Next step, define segment. Next one, define profit center. Define profit center. Okay, step by step we will do now. So first step, write down define company. Define company.
Naveen, if you could just go up, I'm just in middle of the steps.
Okay, sorry, I didn't get you.
If you could just go up, I'm just
Yeah, no problem.
in
I'll
middle
share
of
this
the steps.
documentation, not an issue. But still, if you want, put in the paper, just write it down. First step, define company. Next one, define credit control area. Define company code. Next one, define business area. Next one, define functional area. Next one, maintain consolidation business area. Next one, maintain FM area. FM area is nothing but financial management area. Next one, segment, define segment. Next, define profit center. Define profit center. Okay. Okay, write down. So every step, every definition, we have two things. One is a navigation or transaction code. So first, you just write it down as a path. So every step, we will have two things. One is transaction code, another one is path. Write down the path. Write down the path. SPRO. You know what do you mean by SPRO? Correct, already we discussed. SPRO. Next one, SAP reference IMG. SAP reference IMG. Next, enterprise structure. Enterprise structure. Next, definition. Definition. Next one, financial accounting. Financial accounting. Next, define company. Define company. Define company. So here, write down the transaction code. Transaction code OX15. So everybody knows about it, but still I'm reiterating. So either you can go with this application, define company application. Either you can go with the navigation path or you can go directly with transaction code. Okay, here I'm going with, again, slow here. Okay, so here we need to type SPRO, SAP reference IMG, SAP reference IMG. So now any enterprise structure, again, I'm reiterating, this is the first enterprise structure part. Okay, whatever may be the module, clear? the enterprise structure will be created by FI consultant. Okay, there are there are few additional steps for organization structure, SD organization structure, HR organization structure. But the basic organization structure, the primary organization structure will be designed by FI consultant, that will be performed by us. Okay, so here you can see enterprise structure. Okay, so here we have two things. One is a definition part, another one is assignment. So first we need to create it. We need to define it. Clear? So click on definition. One second. So you know that how to activate transaction codes. Okay, so here you can see, first click on definition. So we are defining now in the system our structure, definition, right? Under definition, these are the different modules. So financial accounting module, controlling module, logistics module, SD module, materials management module, logistics execution, plant maintenance, HRM module. So our module is financial accounting as of now. So FI module. In that, define company. You can see the transaction code OX15. 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 Okay. Just write it down. Define company. Okay, 15. So we want our organization structure is not there in the system. So we need to click on new entries. Click on press new entries. What is my company name? So I think we have already discussed what is our company name, organization structure. Right here we have created our company name is Lahari Group of Companies Limited or Lahari Group. Okay, Lahari Group Company. So here this is my company, this is my organization structure. So here press new entries, company, I'll give it as an Lahari. Next one, company name. Okay, Lahari Group Company. Lahari Group Company. Okay, so short name, any alias name we need to use. I'll write it as a Lahari Group. So we need to give the company's address, corporate office address. So here I'll give it as an 309 Raheja Mindspace. Any address you can give. Okay, Madhapur. Okay, PO box number. Anything I'm giving here, anything you can give. Postal code. City, Hyderabad. Okay. So what are these fields?
Address of the
I'm not asking address. What are the field attributes? You remember we discussed about field attributes, right? Mandatory fields. Forgot. Text fields, drop down fields, radio buttons, checkbox fields. Each attribute we discussed, right? So these are the text fields. So any data we can enter. But what are this? These. Okay. So these three fields are nothing but drop down fields. In SAP we have, you remember, again I'm showing it. Okay, in any screen, you will have the field attributes like this. I've already explained. You can go through those recordings. So this one, we have different field attributes. Let me show that. Yeah, this is field attributes. What are the field attributes we have? Text field. You remember? So text field, anything we can give. Mandatory field on the top right side, top left side, you will have a tick mark, which means it's a mandatory fields. So without giving the data, we can't go ahead. So text field, we can give any data. It could be alpha, it could be numeric, alphanumeric, or special character, anything. Okay, these are the mandatory fields. And after that, we discussed about date field. We discussed about different dates. What do you mean by document date, posting date, system date, entry date, value date? Clear? So each date is having a different meaning, right? It looks like a normal date, but it is having what is the importance of value date? What is the importance of entry date? How the entry date will be captured? We discussed about it. Okay. And after that, okay, entry date, posting date, translation date. Okay. Next one, value date, baseline date. Next one, we discussed about one more field, drop down field. Okay, so drop down field, SAP already predefined values will be there. We need to select. Okay, next one, radio buttons. So these are nothing but the whatever buttons here you are able to see. These are nothing but your radio buttons. Next one, check. So at a time, we can select only one, not all at a time. We can select only one. Okay, radio buttons. But when it comes to check boxes, we can select one, we can select two, we can select all, or we can select none. Anything, we can do it. So those are the field attributes. Any application, any screen, you will find only these attributes. Okay, mandatory field, okay, drop down field, okay, date field, right? The next one, radio button fields and checkboxes fields. Text fields, mandatory fields, drop down fields, date fields, right? Next one, radio buttons and checkboxes. So each field is having its own feature. Fine. This we discussed. So here in the company, as I said that, so these four fields are text fields. Anything we can give, numbers, alphabets, right? Special characters, anything. And here it is drop down fields. Predefined fields will be given by the SAP. Clear? So here you need to select city. Okay. So here I am selecting Hyderabad. So here already Hyderabad. Country, you need to select India, IN. Select IN, sorry. You can select IN, India, and language key. Okay, you can select the country, India, IN, choose language, select language. So you can check here, English, EN. So these are predefined. We can't give our own currency. My company is an Indian company. So here currency INR. So select INR. Select currency as an INR. You can type it or you can select from the list. So
Sir, where we can give hard currency?
hard currency we have given in the general settings, right?
Okay,
At the time
got
of
it.
currency settings.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll explain if you want. I'll explain again in the next session.
Also, what I understood is like before creating a company, we need to follow the previous steps like general
Correct.
settings and all.
Correct. General settings. Those are called
Country
general
settings.
settings. As soon as a server
Okay.
purchased by the client, we will see those settings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Post completion of general settings, we are able
We
to
will
create
start with
company.
the company enterprise structures configuration. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Just write it down, these details. Okay. Once you have given all the details, click on save button. Click on save button. So first we need to check whether we are in the correct transport request or not. Correct transport request or not. First we need to see that. So if we are in the correct transport request, then click on OK button. Okay. If you are not in the correct transport request, then click on own request. Okay. Then whatever requests are there in the system, the entire request will be get displayed. So out of that, you need to check what is your request. What
But
is your
if we
request?
create another company, I mean, we are able to create a new transport request also.
Yes. If you want to create a new transport request, then you need to click on create button.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Okay. Yeah. Click on OK. Lahari. Say OK. Continue. Next, write down. The second step. So company is created. Company is created in the system. Lahari. Next one. Next one. Define credit control area. Define credit control area. Second step. Define credit control area. We have already discussed what do you mean by credit control area. So controlling the credit limit for the customers, right? How many ways it's going to be triggered? In what are the areas it's going to be triggered? And again, we will create only credit control area, and this part is taken care by SD consultant, not FI consultant activity, SD consultant. Only we will create credit control area. That's it. So write down. Second step, define credit control area. Define credit control area. Write down the path. Path. If you want, you can write it. Path, initially we will write it. Write down the path. Define credit control area. Write down the path. SPRO. SAP reference IMG. SAP reference IMG. Enterprise structure. Enterprise structure. Definition. 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 Financial accounting. Financial accounting. Define credit control area. Means we are defining customer limits. Okay. Transaction code OB45. OB45. So what is the credit control area we want to define here? Credit control areas LIC1. So three. We have one credit control area for Hyderabad, one credit control area for Mumbai, one credit control area for US. So how we are going to create it? Okay, define credit control area. Define credit control area. Next. Okay, press new entries. Press new entries. Press new entries. Okay. Press new entries. Okay, credit control area. Plus give credit control area. I'll give LIC1. LIC1. Currency INR. Currency INR. Okay, currency INR. So here, update. Again, see here, you can see here, data for updating SD consultant. SD is nothing but sales and distribution. So just we will create and we will give this credit control area to SD consultant. So they will do rest of the things. But here we are going to not only FI module, we are going to see MM module and as well as SD module also, right? Here we are not only going to learn only FI and CO modules, we are going to learn additionally SD module and as well as a MM module. So that is the reason I'll explain these fields also. So here what happens is, if you select this, okay, these are the three options we have. Okay, 12, 15 and 18. Okay, so what does it mean in the sense credit control? This is nothing but your credit control. So whenever we are giving a credit to customer, okay, so for some limit we have mentioned 10 lakhs limit to one Hyderabad customers. So as I said that we are created Indian customers, nothing but Hyderabad people, Hyderabad customers. So we have set Hyderabad customers, we want to give only 10 lakhs credit limit and we forgot. So what happens is, so three times it will, three options it will have. One is open order. So whenever we create a sales order, okay, at that particular time, it will trigger that the limit is 10 lakhs. Okay, if we missed out, then it will show at the time of, let me open this. Okay, open order value at time of access, in the sense at the time of sales order, it will show, it will trigger. Next one, at the time of delivery of the goods, or delivery of the goods in the sense we are ready to dispatch. We will call it as an PGI, picking a PGI, post goods issue. This will be trigger. So this customer, Hyderabad based customers having a credit limit of 10 lakhs. So we ignore there also. So last indicator, it will do it as the goods are ready to ship or ready to move. Then at the time of we prepare a bill. Okay, at that particular time also, it's going to be trigger that these Hyderabad customers or whatever limit you have given. So that will be trigger at three levels. One is at sales order, at the time of sales order creation, at the time of delivery is nothing but ready to dispatch, and at the time of invoice. We are going to invoice the customer. So three levels it will trigger at 00012. If you select 00015, then what it will do? It will select it won't trigger at the time of sales order. It will trigger at the time of delivery of the goods. Okay, it will trigger at only two times it will trigger. One is at the time of delivery and one is at the time of billing, invoice. Okay, and next one, if you select this option, okay, so here it will trigger at the time of sales order. It will also trigger only two times. If you select 18, it will trigger at the time of sales order, and another one is at the time of billing, at the time of invoice, not at the time of delivery. Clear? Understood? So first one, it will trigger three times. One is at sales order, one is at the time of delivery, and at the time of billing. And second one, it will trigger at the time of delivery and at the time of billing. And third one, it will trigger at the time of sales order and it will trigger at billing. So which one is, we can select? Which one is the best one out of three?
Maybe at the time of order itself or billing.
Three options, right? Where it is triggering for three times. It's cautioning us three different levels. One is at the time of sales order, one is at the time of delivery, shipping, PGI, and at the time of invoice. So don't you think it's the best way? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we will select, normally majority they will select this 000012. In your purchase orders also you can check this. So they will select it as this trigger. Okay, next one. Physical year variant.
Sir, these are
Physical,
already predefined or SD team will update this?
this is actually, see, this is predefined. These are predefined by SAP. The selection will be done by SD consultant.
Okay, sir.
Okay. This SD
So,
consultant won't write all this stuff. It's already there in the
so
system, SAP standard. So out of this, the SD consultant will select this.
okay.
Yes, sir.
So I have a question. Like, so when we are selecting 12 in update, so it will only throw a message, a soft message or hard message for
It's a soft
now.
message, not hard message.
Okay, the SAP will only throw a soft message
Soft
during delivery
message.
or
That's it. It will not throw a hard message.
okay,
If you ignore, then it will go to the next step, ignore, next step, ignore, then it will release.
okay,
Okay. Okay. I'll
yep,
show you this when we do SDFI integration. But just I'm giving a heads up that these options will be there where SD consultant will do this. Okay. So next one, fiscal year variant. Fiscal year variant is nothing but your financial year. So what SAP has done is, so there are different financial years are there, right? So the financial years, again, we will discuss about financial year in our next classes also more. So actually the financial years, are two. One is calendar year, or non-calendar year. Non-calendar year. Okay. Calendar year or non-calendar year. As you know that any financial year, nothing but your accounting year starts from Jan to December. Then that is considered as a calendar year. Okay. What do you mean by non-calendar year? Other than this, if any financial year, okay, that could be April to March, or July to June, October to September, right? So those years are considered as non-calendar years. So anything that could be. India follow April to March. Okay. And European countries, most of the European countries follow October to September. Clear? Like that. And few countries follow July to June. Right? And so what SAP has done is, what do you mean by a variant? What do you mean by a variant? COVID variant, a kind of thing. So here, what do you mean by variant? In the sense, whatever attributes are there that will be combined under common features will be combined under one group. That is called a variant. So here, for example, SAP has created a variant for April. This is Jan to December. SAP has created a variant called K4. Okay. And next one, Jan to this one, April to March, SAP has created a variant called V3. Okay. And here it is October to September, V9. Just I'm giving a heads up. So we will discuss in depth on variants, fiscal year variants. And this is V6. Clear? So here, what variant we are going to select? So our company is Indian company. So we will follow April to March. So here we will give our variant as V3. Fiscal year variant as V3. Fiscal year variant as V3. That is nothing but April to March, 4 special periods. Yes, sir.
So it is a predefined variant.
V3 is a predefined variant.
Okay.
Okay. As of now, just have a glance, because we have a step called fiscal year variant step, complete in-depth step. I'll explain what is V3 and everything. Clear? Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay. So V3 we are selecting because our company is, V3 is a SAP standard variant. K, whatever variants I've mentioned here. See K4, V3, V9, K2, K1, V6. Okay, April to March, you can see here. If you click here, see here, it is showing. See here, these are the standards: K1, K2, K3, K4. Next one we have V3. See here, V3, April to March, V6, July to June, V9, October to September. These are the standard variants. So we have selected, out of this, we have selected April to March. Okay. And credit limit. So what is the credit we can give to a customer of Hyderabad, right? Whoever may be the customers. So standard credit limit we are mentioning. For example, just mention the amount. Just write it down. So I'm giving 10 crores as a credit limit. 10 crores is a credit limit. Fine, everyone. So just don't go with this. First of all, how to create a variant credit control area, just check that. So what is variant, fiscal year variant? That again, we will have a next sessions. We are going to discuss in depth on fiscal year variants. Sorry. Okay. So click on save button. Click on save button. Click on OK. So are we in the same, this one? Same transport request or any change in the transport request?
Yes, sir. We are in
No,
Lahore.
same.
So click on OK button. Okay. Next one. So we need to create one more credit control area, correct? So press back button. So give the name it as an Lahari. Lahari. 1 second. Lahari credit control area, Hyderabad. Lahari credit control area. Okay. Press back button and give the description. Lahari credit control area for Hyderabad. Okay. Next one. So one more credit control area we need to create. That is for Mumbai. Select LIC one. So instead of giving all the details and again, so SAP has given. So with the same attributes, with the same features, we want to create LIC2. So then what we need to do? Select LIC1. Select LIC1. Select LIC1 and click on copy as button. Click on copy as button. This indicator is nothing but copy as button. Click on copy as button. So just make it as an LIC2. LIC2. And I want to follow everything same as above. LIC2. Just change the credit control area. LIC2. Give LIC2. Press enter. So here you can see number of entries copied LIC2. So go to LIC2 and change the description to Mumbai. Change the description to Mumbai. Change the description to. So we are copying LIC1 and we are creating LIC2. Okay, LIC2 and click on save button. Okay. What is the other one we need to do? So if you want to do, again, copy LIC1. Okay, or press new entries if you want. Press new entries. LUC1. LUC1 and currency USD. It's a US company code. And this is no change in this. Okay. Fiscal year variant V3. Fiscal year variant V3 and credit limit. Credit limit, whatever
Sir, for
you want
US, we can choose another fiscal year, like
No,
October
why?
to
Because
September.
what is your corporate office?
India only.
India only, right? So that's the reason we are selecting V3. So for other, we are going to see other reporting, like we are going local gap reporting, it's a V3 only because our corporate company is in India, correct? So now we are going to see few more reports like IFRS report and US gap reports. Okay. So for US gap report, then we will select Jan to December. That also we are going to see.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So I'll select the same amount, no change in the amount also, or you can select this one. Any calculations. Okay. 1228. If you convert 10 crores into dollar, then it will show some credit limit of this much. Okay. Click on save button. Click on save button. Okay. So press back button. So here it is Lahari, US credit control area. That is nothing but San Francisco. Click on copy, save button, San Francisco, SNF. Click on save button. So 3 credit control areas we have created, one company, 3 credit control areas. LIC1 for Hyderabad, LIC2 for Mumbai, LUC1 for San Francisco. Okay. So second step. Okay, everyone, any questions still here? Any questions?
No.
No, sir.
No.
Okay, so what we will do, till here we'll stop in this session, and tomorrow onwards we will pick up little things like we are going to no, voice is not supporting. Okay, so tomorrow onwards we will see little more, like we will complete the definition part and we will complete assignment part in tomorrow session. Is that clear?
Okay,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, I'll share this recording and please go to, if at all any questions, please let me know.
Sure.
Thank
Sir,
you all.
could you please help on to install SAP GUI?
Yeah, sure. So can we, if you are just try to, I have shared a few links in WhatsApp. Just try it out with that. If you won't get it, then definitely I'll log in and I'll assist you with any desk.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you all.
I'll give it
Downloaded
try.
with that link, but unable to get, sir.
I'll
It's
just check
showing
and I'll
Internet
update you that.
Explorer GUI.
Yeah, I'll update that.
Okay,
Thank
so now I'll give it try. If I'm unable, then I'll connect with
Sorry,
you.
I didn't get you a bit louder, please.
I said like I'll give a try to download. I have
Or
already
else what we
downloaded.
will do is tomorrow, you just log in with your systems. So we will start little early tomorrow, 2 o'clock. The people who want to log in with the icons. So just keep it your laptops ready so that we will do the screen sharing and we will do it.
Yeah, yes, I'll
Sir, is it
2 o'clock we
possible
will
for
do it.
today?
Okay. Sorry.
Sir, if you have time, could you please spend
Today
time?
actually again I'm having a class at 4:30 to 7:30.
Okay.
Is that
Okay,
fine? Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
So please
thanks,
share
Madam.
this document also.
Yeah, I'll share it. Last week only I've shared the documents, right? In WhatsApp.
Okay, I'll recheck once.
Yeah, I'll just check it out.
Thank you.
Sir, do
Okay,
we
thank
have class tomorrow
Yes,
due
we
to
have a class
year-end?
tomorrow at 2. See, that's what I'm saying. 2:30 we have as usual timing. But if at all system, this one, server installation and all, if you have issue, then we will log in at 2 o'clock. Whoever is having, I'll be available from 2 o'clock. So we can do it.
Just I'm asking, due to year-end, is there any?
No. Just we will finish off it tomorrow because late evenings we will have, right?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.